if you guys play ranked and you aren't using this script, you are most definitely dying to people who are. If you guys thought the last ranked script was sticky, let me put some reviews up now quickly. If you guys want to pause it to check them out, feel free. But if you thought you could feel the stickiness with version 5, wait until you feel version 6. If I could try to describe it and put it into words, I'd say it's at least 200% buffed. So that's a double increase to the stickiness. This script sticks like absolute glue. There's no setup required, and it's fully plug and play for seamless and hassle-free Cronus Zen experience. Yo, even if you do run into issues, I offer full priority 24/7 support in my Discord. Also going to be posting script loadouts. That'll be guns and attachments you want to be running with the script, so you guys can be on top form whenever you're playing. Anyway, enough talking and showing off the Zen screen and the LEDs. Let me show you how to get this set up so we can get you to iridescent. So yo, now we're over on the PC. Once you guys have Orcs Ranked V6 downloaded, you want to go ahead and just right click and make a new folder. It doesn't matter what you call it, but obviously just so you know what it is, I would recommend calling it Orcs Ranked V6. Alright, once you've created this empty folder, you want to go ahead and open up the folder you downloaded, and then you want to highlight everything inside this, drag and drop it into the new folder you just created. So once you've done that, once all the files have been extracted, you can go ahead and boot up your Zen Studio. I'm going to go ahead and load up the Legacy. Try use Legacy as much as you can. There's more GPC script support on the Legacy version. I'm not too sure what they're trying to do with the live. Alright boys, once you've got your Cronus Zen Studio loaded up, you want to head over to the compiler tab, open up the folder that we just extracted the scripts to, and then now depending on your button layout is which script you drag in here. So if you play any flipped, which means you shoot and aim with your bumpers or your L1 and R1, then you want to head into the flip layout folder and use one of these GPCs. And if you don't, so if you aim and shoot with your triggers or your L2 and your R2, then you want to use one of these GPCs depending on whether you play on default or tactical. Personally, I play on tactical, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to drag this tactical script into the compiler, and then just like that, we are good to go. We can close this off and we will be greeted with the Orcs Ranked script. Now, since this script is fully plug and play, the only thing you actually have to do to get this script set up and working completely plug and play onto your Zen is this right here, this golden value, my dead zone adaptation. Depending on your right stick min in game, you want to set this in the compiler. 5 is a preset. If you use anything other than 5, then replace the 5 with your right stick min. Says it right here. So for example, if you have a bit of stick drift, you might play on 10. You want to enter 10 right here and then compile. But just for the sake of this video, we're going to keep it on 5 because that's the preset. And what you want to go ahead and do is go to the compiler tab at the top, hit compile, and then head over to your programmer. Click these lines here to bring up the GPC scripts and drag and drop this into a slot on your Zen. Now from here, you can just hit the program device. Should take about 5 seconds to do it, and yeah, there you go. And now that script is ready to go. You could literally boot up a game right now and melt. If you guys want to stick around for the extra settings and tweaks we can do, but guys, this is just a caution. Don't edit everything, because the way I make my scripts is that everything is already pre-configured to be the best values. So now going down into the actual script settings we've got here, I can't stress this enough. Please do not mess around with things that you do not know what you're doing with. I know not a lot of people do, which is why I intend to make my scripts solely plug and play, so you can just get it straight onto your Zen and play like you're supposed to. You haven't got to bother messing around with all of this. Like I said, my device is programmed. I could load up a game right now and start smoking, but I will go into depth as to what's in the script. So this is the aim assist configuration. This script has 3 aim assists and an aim manipulation system. This is the hip fire aim assist, this is the aim assist, and this is the dynamic aim assist. What these do is, so this hip fire aim assist is active at all times, so if people catch you off guard, you still have that edge on them if you're not ready for them. The aim tracker kicks once you aim down sight. This helps you track long range enemies, and then once you've engaged in a gunfight, the dynamic aim assist will kick in, meaning you will have 3 whole aim assist systems working with each other to help you. This is the Orcs triple signature dynamic aim assist. But anyway, moving on to the movement modifications, we've got the smart slide cancelling. This is an absolute essential in ranked play. You want to be as fast as possible. You want to be as getting out the way as possible. It won't cancel your slide if it thinks you're sliding to cover. So say if you slide in a directional slide that isn't attack sprint forward, you will complete the full slide, so you don't die trying to get to cover and you end up slide cancelling. Omni movement plus, now this is off by default because it's not for everybody, but if you're a movement demon. So essentially what this does is, as soon as your left stick detects any kind of input, it's going to full send it that direction in a tactical sprint. So you can dive literally instantly, slide instantly. But like I said, this isn't for everyone's playstyle. And then we've got the hair triggers, which is for everyone's playstyle. You guys want hair triggers on, because as soon as your triggers detect an input, your game wants to detect it as well. So as soon as you move your trigger 1%, the game thinks you're already holding it all down, so it just makes your trigger a lot more reactive. We've got the sniper assist, which means whenever you aim, and this is for the search and destroy snipers, so you haven't got to worry about all the weapons swaying and stuff. Delay, I would leave this alone because this is a big part in the script. The delay doesn't mean input delay. It is a delay for the features. Please do not try lower this. And then we've got the smart recoil system. Again, this is a very optimal value, covers every single gun in the ranked pool. And then we have keybinds and button layouts. Like I said before in the video, if you should already have your correct button layout on. If you use something else like bumper jumper, then get into contact with me because I can do that for you. And there we have it, guys. That's my new Orcs ranked version 6 update. Well, I know you guys are gonna love this. You can't not love this. This is one of those scripts where you really feel it. If you stuck this video out all the way to the end, I really do appreciate that. If you could consider dropping a like and subscribing if you want to stay up to date with the content, I'd appreciate that even more. So anyway, get off the video and get yourself into iridescent.